The great news is that all of your misunderstanding and anger, frustration and pain that you can just take to the very hilt, right? All of your life. I mean, this is who you are, perhaps, all of that. But really, no. How about just your upsets and things that are feel like that now? It's just your heavyweight grief. That first of all, it's not your business to take on so many things. But speaking towards the so many things that you can feel throughout your life, it's perfect. You'll see how, in the bigger scheme, there's a bigger scheme. See, you don't have all the understanding. You don't have all the other understanding, but we can sound really cliche and say, but God has all of that put together. It's again, I love this little analogy pointing at that. Hard to understand unless you just talk about the embroidery phenomenon, how, beautiful embroideries, which is a cloth. I mean, do people have embroideries anymore? But it can be very, very elaborate cloth picture design. And the one side, it makes perfect sense, but if you turn it around, it's a mass confusion of strings, and it's hard to tell if it makes any sense. It's just scary looking, actually. But that's something to say there. That's what you're looking at. You seem to think that you should understand every single move being made there, in accordance to your life that you see on the other side. That is peaches and cream. And the mistake that we're making is that you have a responsibility towards any of it. And I know that sounds completely contradictory to what I've been saying, but I'm talking about ultimately, the ultimate truth. Uh, if you do have a creator, if there is a God, you're not responsible for the biological factory, let alone your body. It's just a trip. If you're listening to this now, be grateful that you can hear such the weirdest thing. I mean, isn't it amazing? Everything is just fucking amazing that we continue on and on. What is going on? Even though we don't know, here we are. And let's say thank you, Mars, for being on Shauna's Mercury, Uranus conjunction, and Pluto, that is flushing her mind through a fucking raving toilet, which, might I add, humanity is going through the same thing. If you haven't noticed, it's about this control system energy, which in fact has incubated up a certain kind of people. And if you want to talk about what kind of change it's been, is it a climate change or is it really a people change? Well, some really good scientists that have been here long enough, way longer than anybody could even fathom, that they're still here now saying, nope, don't forget the truth. It's from within, so without, baby. And the reason why we have all of these problems going on left and right and to and fro, people have gone. And so now, but what are we going to do, kids? Can't be like Greta. Do you remember Greta? She was on the boat sailing or something. She was on a sailing ship and she came through with a microphone. Where's my microphone? How dare you! That's not the way to handle anything.